just keep on wondering, like sometimes I will tell someone I'm an introvert and they're like, it's a lie, as if they are me. It's a lie, you're an extrovert. And so I had to just come to a sensible conclusion that I'm an ambivert. Okay, so guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. If you're a new subscriber, you are welcome. If you're an old subscriber, you are welcome too. I'm so glad to have you guys back here. So I bet you do not know there are different types of introverts. So I just keep on wondering, like sometimes I will tell someone I'm an introvert and they're like, it's a lie, as if they are me. It's a lie, you're an extrovert. And so I had to just come to a sensible conclusion that I'm an ambivert. I'm even sure some persons don't even know that there's something like that, like ambiverts to exist. So it's more like you are between being an introvert and an you're between being an introvert and an extrovert. So you're just in between, and so that's what they term as an ambivert. But guys, that's not even the bone of contention. I'm just here to tell you about the 4 types of introverts that do exist. So if you have been following my channel, you know I talk about relationship, I talk about other relatable talks like life experiences and how to deal with it. And I also like to talk about stuff that people don't know exist, like most persons don't know. So I'd like to bring to the limelight. I'm sure if you have seen my video on vaginismus, you would know that it's also like, do you know something like this exists? Wow, exactly, that's the point. If you want to know the 4 types of introverts that exist and how you'd be able to differentiate them, I would want you to follow me through to the end of this video. So there are 4 different types of introverts. We have the social introverts, we have the thinking introverts, we have the anxious introverts, and we have the restrained introverts. So the social introverts. So the social introverts can also be known as avoid socializing introverts. Do you get? So this type of introverts actually do like to be alone. They like to be in their own space. Even if they would want to be with people, they prefer to be with few close friends. And this type of introverts can actually socialize with people. You can even mistakenly take them for an extrovert if care is not taken, especially when they are with their cool close friends. Do you get? So but one problem with the social introverts is that once they are done with socializing and the whole gathering, even as much as they try to avoid big gatherings and all, once they find themselves in that situation, they blend so well. You would never know they are an introvert. They socialize, they are happy, they perform a good task, but immediately they are done, they get emotionally drained. They are drained, like they just back out and then they just go into their own world and just go and recharge because they get so drained by social gatherings. So those ones are one set of introverts. Their cause for being introverted is not because they are shy or they are anxious. It's just because they get drained when they find themselves with a lot of persons. Second type of introvert you come across is the thinking introvert. So those ones, they think a lot. They are always in their own head, and they're always in their own world. They have a compelling mind, so they like to just think about scenarios, think about their self, most especially try to know what exactly is going on with them. Okay, so those type of persons are not avoiding a large number of crowd or big gathering because they get drained like the social introverts. That's not why they avoid it. They just find comfort in their head. They just like to think about what is going on. They just like to find their self, they prefer their inner world in quote. They are self-aware and their inner world is so compelling. So that is that for the thinking introverts. Then we have the anxious introverts. Oh gosh, those ones they become anxious when it comes to meeting a large number of persons. They love to just be alone. These ones love to be alone, not because they are thinking or not because they get drained due to activities that are going on, but because once they just come in contact with a large crowd of persons, they just tend to get anxious all of a sudden. Because introverts can also be tagged as the shy introverts. They do not like to mingle with the crowd. They try to keep away from the crowd, not because it's draining, I think I mentioned that, but because it causes them so much anxiety, and so they will prefer to be on their own. They will stay in their lane. And the anxious introverts are also overthinkers, so they tend to play out scenarios in their head. They tend to think about things, the things they said, why they should have not said it, and when they start thinking about it, it gives them anxiety again. They are just overthinkers basically. They like to analyze things, which is why they cannot stop feeling anxious. Okay, so those are the anxious introverts, and we have the restrained introverts. Restrained introverts they don't act on impulse. They like to take things slowly. They are deliberate. They plan things out. For the restrained introverts, you cannot just jump into their world and just think you want to come and scatter everything. They will back house. They will leave you alone. So if you want to be in their world, if you want to invite them for something, if you want them to know about what is going on, you have to put them in the know before time so that they can plan things out. They don't rush things. They take their time to get their head and their energy prepared for what is to come. So you don't just bounce in on them like that and think everything will be alright. And one thing about the restrained introverts is that they do not like change. They are very comfortable in their own world. They are very, very comfortable in their own world. Just do not change their routine. Leave everything the way it is and everything will be fine. But alter their routine and then just change everything without giving them heads up about it, and there will be a problem. Alright, they might not be able to function maximally again. So as I was talking about this, as I was even surfing the internet about, like, as I just came across this, I was surfing the internet, I saw myself in some of the introverts. I was just in this, but I dominated in the social introverts. Like, I really dominated there. Like, I do not like going out. I am very comfortable in my house. I am very, very okay. But if I find myself outside, you would legit think I'm an extrovert. I will socialize well. I will be good and fine. I will be happy. In fact, I will make people laugh. But when I get home, it's like I went to break log of wood where I will get tired. I will get emotionally drained. I have to process it. I have to process it and process it over and over again to get myself all together again before I can function well. Alright guys, so I hope this is actually very insightful. I hope that you now know the type of introvert you are if you are an introvert. And if out of all these 4 types of introverts I've mentioned, you do not find yourself under any of this category or anything close, you might actually be an ambivert, or you might be tilted more towards the extrovert side. So you might want to find out. Anyways, so guys, if you fall under any of this category, you can just let me know in the comment section below. Just type it like this. I think this is what I am. Okay, Nigeria just happened. Anyways guys, let me know what type of introvert. Oh, Nigeria just happened again. Let me know what type of introvert you can relate with, and just put it in the comment section below. Till I see you in my next video. Bye.